there is no reason to come out of this game today and be satisfied with how the US played, because bottom line is that they were awful for 85 minutes of the game. Terrible. They were absolutely horrendous. And the only reason that we got 1 point from this match, and I wanted to say 3 because I assumed we'd get 3. This is Honduras. I don't care about everyone saying, oh no, be satisfied with the point. No, we are the United States, and if we want to have a chance at competing in Russia and getting out of groups, we cannot be drawing with Honduras. I don't care if it's at home. I don't care if it's away. You need to be winning games against the weaker teams in the Hex, and you definitely need to be winning games against Honduras. Yes, they've been in the World Cup the last 2 times, but that means nothing. The only reason we got a point from this game was because of Paul Arriola and Bobby Wood. That's it. Them two, they had energy, they played hard, and I'll also give another shout out to Kellen Acosta, who I thought was fantastic today, and he had a very good free kick. That's it. I mean, our back line was very uneasy. Darlington Nagbe did nothing. Jordan Morris showed a lot of heart, but he cannot make balls that are deadly. He can't finish. Bobby Wood came in, he brought energy, and the same thing happened with Kellen Acosta and Paul Arriola. Paul Arriola, when he came in, changed the game completely. I'm not sure if you guys saw what I saw, but he was sprinting, he was making plays, he really did change the entire dynamic of the team, and I'm going to give the credit to him. Now, bottom line, do I think that the US is going to qualify for the World Cup after this performance? I am less sure that they're going to qualify for the World Cup now, even though that they've kind of secured 3rd place, but I'm not even sure about that. Because yes, they're playing Panama at home, but that's a trap game. There's a legitimate shot that we lose or draw with Panama at home. And then you go into Trinidad and Tobago for the last game of the season, and we all know what happened in Trinidad and Tobago a couple years ago when we went in. It's a dangerous game, and we need to get revenge, and we need to win in Trinidad and Tobago. This is in our hands, and we should automatically qualify for the World Cup. If we finish in 4th place, or God forbid 5th, it's a failure of a Hex, obviously. If you finish 5th, we don't qualify for anything. 4th, I do not want to play an Australia or Saudi Arabia or Uzbekistan in that 1-leg qualifying game. I don't want to risk it. One of those teams can definitely take us out, especially in the form we're in. So we need to win games now. We need to beat Panama at home, and we need to beat Trinidad and Tobago. We got the point of day today just because of Bobby Wood's finish, which I thought he put a lot of pressure on that goal, and he deserves the credit. Bobby Wood's a fantastic player. Clint Dempsey cannot start anymore. This guy comes in as a super sub, and he's fantastic, but he was terrible from the beginning. Did you guys even realize that Clint Dempsey was playing 90% of the game? He did nothing. He took a free kick that was terrible, and then Kellen Acosta took the next one. It was fantastic. It was a fantastic strike, and then a great save. And then Bobby Wood went in there, and he tapped it in beautifully. And this team is young, and they need to play young, and we need to break off. Bruce Arena needs to put in Dempsey as a sub, because he's an awesome sub, and he brings energy in the 70th minute. But he's not a 90-minute player anymore. He just is not with the national team like that. Now, do I think the US is going to make it to the World Cup? Yes, I do. I think that we beat Panama, and I think that we beat Trinidad and Tobago, but something needs to happen. Because midway through this game, I was questioning. I was like, do we need to sack Bruce Arena? Because, and a lot of people are going to, oh, come on, you're being ridiculous. No, how the hell would you sack him? He's new. You won the Gold Cup. I don't care if you're winning the Gold Cup. And I don't care that we're playing at Honduras. If we want to be a legitimate threat in the world, in global soccer, we need to be beating Honduras. I don't care where. It can be in Mexico. I don't care if we're playing at the Azteca and it's Honduras on the other side. We need to beat Honduras. And there's no excuse for that. Today was terrible, a terrible showing from the entire team. Jeff Cameron played okay when he came on. Omar Gonzalez redeemed himself in the second half. First half, he was terrible. This team has ways to go to qualify for the World Cup even, and then we'll start talking about whether or not they'll do something in the World Cup. But right now, I'm upset with the performance. I'm glad that Bobby Wood and Paul Arriola came in and made a difference. Paul Arriola, for me, needs to start the next game because he's that good. And we need Sebastian Lletget to come back because that guy is pasty, he's very technical, and he has the drive. Him, Bobby Wood, Paul Arriola, they have the drive. Christian Pulisic was okay today, but you can tell he's still young, and he doesn't have the killer instinct that the others have. And I know that's going to be disputed against, and people are going to disagree with that. But Paul Arriola impressed me tenfold today. He really did. And I'm looking at him as a future star for this national team. And I'm looking at Bobby Wood as a current star. He is fantastic. U.S. are going to make the World Cup. Mark my words, they'll finish in third place behind Costa Rica and Mexico. Panama will not catch us. Honduras will not catch us. We're lucky we got a point. If not, we would have a completely different scenario right now, because I don't think we would have qualified for the World Cup. Regardless, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the support. Once again, amazing support. I have nothing else to say. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Peace. Go USA. Ah!